December of 2017, we became aware of a group identified as AWFAN, at War for Animals Niagara, who were advised that they plan to protest the practice of the town of Niagara-on-the-Lake licensing the use of horse carriages through the town, citing their opposition to speciesism, which they define as the systemic oppression of non-human species of animals by humans.
This is kind of a worldwide movement, I guess you would say. We are members of a worldwide organizing group, in which we're all kind of working against this. We are solely arguing the fact that they're used and that this use is immoral and improper. We started around October 2017, and our campaign began as your typical welfarist campaign, in which we were concerned about the treatment and conditions that the horses were being used in. But upon personal development between myself and other members, we transitioned this traditional welfarist campaign into an anti-speciesist campaign.
Sorry, if I can just, so we, in Niagara-on-the-Lake, we have a system like that currently. If you're going to close a road, a park, or any public property, you have to fill out a permit, and the police are asked to review that permit application as well. So is this the type of permit that you've been reviewing, or is it something
I think that's different. We're talking about a protest. If you have a parade or something similar to that, that's completely different.
Well, okay, but it says demonstration, parade, march, rally, celebration. It's all of the above. If you're going to close public property, you need a permit. We have that already in place. And is that a similar thing, or is it, again, I'm going to ask, is it different?
Have you spoken to the town's council and or the region about this particular issue?
We have, and the town has voted to support the continued exploitation of horses. We do have other proposals for this company to, other methods of business for this company to adopt, which would transition them into an ethical business model.
Have you ever asked her for a meeting, like a one-on-one, as opposed to a council?
We have. There was an attempt by the police to set up such a meeting between the two of us. Nothing has come to fruition yet. I would suggest to her that she actually sit down with us and listen to our proposed ideas about what could be done to transition this business into one that's ethical, also that fits with the kind of the aesthetics of the area, right? Keeping it old school looking, but also with that 21st century progressiveness.
That people are being intimidated, feeling as though they're using, the protesters are using fear tactics. So residents are actually uncomfortable. Is there an action that they can take, or we can take then to deal with that?
If you look at your general, quote-unquote, general animal liberation activism, this is pretty much as vanilla as it gets. Like when we're
I certainly don't accuse you of
no, nothing like that. And I mean, even the way that we engage with people, like we don't speak to people, number one, who don't speak to us. So when we're on the corner over here, people are freely flowing past us, you know, and we only speak to those who choose to speak to us. And when we do, we don't really negatively engage with people. If people don't agree with us, you know, that's okay. Not everyone sees it like we do. All we want is for people to take a look at our signs, speak to us, have a moment of critical thought, and carry on your day.
And is there any sort of transition from a public protest to a public nuisance? Is there a description where it becomes something other than what it originally was said it was intended to be?
I would think.
Been filming, I mean, obviously, you know, people have mobile cameras with them all over our world now. But if we are contacted by a resident who has a concern about an incident or feels they were filmed and they didn't give consent, or they have concern about where that film might be going, is there any, does that warrant also a call to the police if there's a concern about filming or voyeurism or any of those kind of things?
Is there, you've just explained there is a difference, but with respect to protests, is there anything in any case law or anything in the Constitution or anywhere else that you know of that would allow protesters to be filming?
They can film.
Taking pictures?
They can film.
So they can film, they can take pictures. I just wanted to make that point clear. Okay.
It's probably for everyone's safety as well, but they are filmed.
Okay.
Both sides can see exactly what happened.
Yeah. Okay. Are there any other questions? No.
And we'll point out, in closing, I'll point out one legal issue for the council. Peaceful protesting on public property for the purpose of obtaining or communicating information is lawful and constitutionally protected by Canada under Section 2B and 2C of the Charter, which guarantees freedom of expression and freedom of peaceful assembly.